this spot. This is a place where I shot my first turkey ever. It was actually similar to a day like this. It was very windy. I just sat and called quietly, and they walked in without making a sound. Since it's so windy, there's cornfields on this side, and over to our right a little bit. We're in a little strip of woods right now. There's CRP on the other side of this, and on the other side of that, there's more timber, and it drops off quite a bit. The elevation does, so I'm guessing turkeys will probably be in there, trying to stay out of the wind. So I'm gonna go down there, try to see if I can find any fresh scratchings or any kind of turkey sign. I'll just hang out there for the afternoon, unless something else comes up. There's literally turkey right over this edge here. I don't know yet if it's a hen or a tom yet, but I'm gonna try to sneak up there, see if I can call it up a little bit. I'm gonna have to belly crawl a little bit here. was exciting. I decided to pull out of there because they worked off to the side. I couldn't see them anymore. I wouldn't be able to get a good shot unless I moved way down closer to where that tree was that they were at. But I got within probably 30 yards of them. I could have shot them, but I couldn't tell if it was a tom or not. I was looking for a beard the whole time. I know one was a hen for sure, and I think one of them was actually a tom. I just couldn't tell, so I'm not going to take a shot on that if I don't know if I haven't identified my target. So, got really close there though. It's just too hard to tell. The turkey was in the shade of that tree, and all just a black blob pretty much. I couldn't make out any details. But they're in here. I think that one was a tom, just based on the size of its head. And I'm going to kind of work around the edge here where they can't see me. Just work around the other side and maybe try a little bit of calling. I don't know if calling's going to work this time of day, but who knows, it might. So, but this is definitely an area where they hang out. There's scratchings all over this place. There's droppings. Looks like they just like to hang out in the shade, so. Alright, better get moving here though. Gonna work around to the other side. That's gonna be it for today's hunt. It's 1:30. I gotta get going. That was a fun day. Long day, but a good day. And don't be afraid to mix things up if you have to. It's a lot harder with all this camera equipment, but I mean, crawling on the ground, as long as you're muzzled out of the dirt and all that, you can get pretty close to turkeys. Might be surprised with what you can do. I surprised myself. I was able to get within about 30 yards of them, and they had no idea I was there. But didn't work out today as far as getting a bird, but we'll see what tomorrow brings. Morning guys. So we're here out at the spot that we were out at yesterday. Hoping that tom's going to be gobbling, but we'll see what happens. If not, we might just set up over in the public field again. Actually out here with a guy. It's kind of a funny story. A guy I met a couple days ago. His name's Jim. So he's going to do some calling for me. He messaged me yesterday, asked me if I wanted help calling and doing my videos and stuff. So I was like, sure, what are you doing tonight or tomorrow? So we're out here this morning. It's Friday the 15th. My last full day of turkey hunting this spring, so we're gonna get out there. It's 4:30 right now, so we got some time to move. I know those hens are kind of on the left side of that road, going back towards that field, but I feel like they might just head right towards that private field first thing this morning, so we'll see where that tom is at when we get out there. Hopefully he's gobbling, but we'll see. Yeah, we're not sure where this tom is roosted. He's in there somewhere, but right. We'll see. Right. Hopefully he's gobbling this morning.
We can get him to fire off once, at least, so we know.
Yeah.
You know, but more than likely he's going to go to the big main field.
Yeah.
But we might get lucky.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. At least we know there's one in here. That's the big thing, I think. So, well, I'm ready to get walking if you are.
Right. Yep, I'm good.
Cool.
So far, that's the only bird that we've heard anywhere, so. Let's try to close the distance.
Alright. I'm gonna work down this trail. We've got one gobbling. He's back in here a little ways, but we're gonna try to work towards him and see if we can get his attention, try to bring him our way. Not exactly sure what it looks like in here on the left side. It looks like it might be a little thick, but at least right now I know we're between him and a couple hens, so that could work to our advantage as long as there's no other hens over there.
Depending on what goes on, we can sit right up on this.
I'm liking the way this is looking so far.
Let's follow it up a little bit. Yeah, it's still right there. Let's take a look at the map, see what's straight that way. Okay. Just walk up. I'll call a couple times as we walk up this. We'll try to run on this trail. Maybe we can come over. All right. Might be down. Maybe not. Maybe we just sat up here for a few minutes because he just got one straight that way.
He's probably just on the other end of this. My guess. Well,
We put the decoys out. You kind of off to this side. I sit back in here and call. Maybe we can get him brought in.
I think that's definitely a good possibility.
Okay.
I haven't heard any hens or anything.
Let's give it a whirl. Yeah. Because he gobbled. He wasn't that far off.
No, he's not far at all.
Just call back there. Try to draw him this way.
That works.
All right.
I'll send you a text whenever I'm ready.
Okay. All right.
Well, Jim and I are all set up here. Got Michael out at 25 yards in front of me. This bird has got one pretty good this morning. Jim's sitting back calling a little bit for me. I'm sitting here with the camera ready to get some action here. Some turkey action. So hopefully he does what we want him to when he pops out in front of me here. Well, sounds like that turkey's moved away. We're gonna try to make a move on him here.
This looked like a good spot if he came in. It would have been nice for filming. It sounds like he's straight. He's on this grass path straight that way.
It sounds like he's over there almost.
Yeah.
Just at the end of this?
I think so. I don't know how far this is, but we'll just move that way. And
Yeah.
it sounds like he's more vocal now, so.
Yeah. This would have been a killer spot. It was perfect.
I know. Yeah, you can. I was back in there. You couldn't even see where I was at, so.
Yeah,
Would have came right through here, and you would have had a good. Yeah.
It would have been perfect.
Would have, could have, should have.
Yeah, that's how it goes, right? See, he's in the hardwoods down there.
Wonder how big those are.
It's not terrible, but you can't see very far. Okay. Well, Tom's still gobbling. He's back in the hardwoods back there. I'm talking to the camera. grassy area here. But he's maybe a couple 100 yards back in the woods there. So we're gonna try to make a move on him here and see how that goes.
Sounds like he's working. He's probably up on that ridge working that way.
Like a little buck.
I can't tell. I don't think. That's pretty cool. I think he's definitely on this cut. He's gonna have to come past that spot in order for you to get it on video, but
That's okay.
we can do the same thing. I mean, get set up here, even you against that tree. You got that little stakeout line right or no? You know, maybe right there plus this cedar. Get the decoy out there so it can be seen from up the hill. And I can set it back over here and call back. Obviously, he's up that hill. So, and then with this, we can just set for, you know, a couple hours. Just because you know he's on this. You know he's on this cut.
Yeah. So we haven't seen that gobbler. We haven't heard him since earlier this morning. We're gonna move up this hill a little bit, see what we can see from up there. We had that one hen come through, but she saw me move. I'm sitting right in the sun right now, so probably not the best setup anymore. It would have been good for this morning, earlier when it was foggy, but I'm gonna try to make a gonna try to make a move here and see if we can find him.
We haven't heard him gobble for hours.
No, he's probably with hens, I'm sure.
Yeah, well, on that one hen, so I thought it was the tom because it was the way it was standing up on the hill. It was all fluffed up trying to air out. It wasn't feeding, he was just standing there, and I'm like, oh, well, I'm like, thought he was looking right at the decoy. And I got the binos up, and I'm like, nope. And it was like it took her forever to come down off that hill.
That was like an hour.
Yeah.
A long time.
And then all of a sudden it was like she got off to the side where I couldn't see anymore.
Yeah.
And then I couldn't see her. I thought Eventually she would come down here, but...
She was right there.
Yeah.
She saw me through the bushes. There was a bug landed right on my face.
Oh.
So I just went up to brush it off. She can see everything.
I didn't know she saw you.
Yeah, she did.
I thought she was back in the
No.
woods, and she was just squawking the squawk.
Yeah, she was right in the edge there.
Right.
I'm kind of in the sunlight sitting there now. Earlier it would have been fine, but...
Yeah. That's amazing. That's how long it took her from up there.
Yeah.
When I texted you and sent that from right up on, 100 yards up there to get to where she was. It was like, yeah, she just...
Yeah. I thought she was way over
And maybe
further
that's
up
what
there.
Maybe that's what the town of Abraham